So I know this is a couple of days late, but over the last few days, there's just been so much new GTA Trilogy info. I figured I'd cover that since that is the thing coming soonest. However, in the Newswire post, I believe last Thursday, Rockstar actually told us the next GTA Online DLC. I think a lot of people sort of overlook this. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about it and sort of give you guys an idea as to what expect this upcoming December. Because at the moment, the GTA Trilogy is rumored to release in November. So that December GTA Online DLC is still happening. But with all that being said, let's go ahead. So this was the actual tease in the Newswire. They stated later this year, I mean, we're in October, so there's not much more later this year. They're basically saying in December, get ready to go on an exciting new adventure in GTA Online, as some well-known contacts and familiar friends need your help in expanding their quote-unquote legit business. And then they say with many more surprises soon to be revealed. Now, this is interesting because honestly, we can sort of narrow down a couple of things when it comes to this description. I know some people have been stating a Tuners Part 2 DLC, but they say familiar friends. In no possible universe are Sasanta and Moody Man, KDJ, familiar friends. So I don't think we're going to get any sort of Tuner DLC unless somehow they have Mimi and How as the contacts and we have to kill Sasanta and KDJ or something like that, right? Now, they also say legit business, and in GTA Online, there's only honestly a handful of legitimate businesses. The auto shop is one, but given the fact that I just went over those two people are not our friends, I don't think that's going to be involved here. The other legitimate business is the Nightclub. And when we start thinking about a Nightclub Part 2 DLC, a lot of things sort of make sense. Now, I know that's not maybe what a lot of people would want. It depended on how Rockstar does it, because the Nightclub DLC, it was cool, but it definitely wasn't one of the better ones over the last few years. But then again, maybe Rockstar, can take the complaints and make it better. But apart from the Nightclub and the auto shop, there's not a whole lot of other legitimate businesses. I mean, maybe you could say Simeon has a legit business, and he is a well-known contact and probably a familiar friend. And I guess if they did want to expand the car, tuner part, that's how they could do a part 2 somehow. But I do definitely think the Nightclub is probably the most realistic answer, simply because Rockstar has been pushing a lot of music. If you guys actually remember in the Cayo Perico heist, Dr. Dre, his little cameo, if you listen to the words in it, he basically states that his music was leaked or someone stole it, and that's why he had to go. So maybe a Nightclub Part 2 is involving Dr. Dre and us trying to steal back his music. That could be actually pretty cool, simply because it is a big name actor or a big name musician. And I do think if Rockstar end up going the Nightclub route, they should probably do more big name musicians. Because I mean, nothing against, Moody Man and all these other people, but like no one's ever heard of them for the most part. Their music's not that popular. I think that's one of the big reasons why not many people actually go into the nightclubs or into the nightclub in the casino. Because it's like, do I really want to hear that music? Not particularly. And with all that in mind, Fun MW2 actually sort of is on the same train of thought here. He says, I believe that the Newswire post is referring to Tony Prince and the nightclub business, because of course Tony is definitely a friend, and of course Laszlo, English Dave, all of those are friends and contacts. He says, keep in mind that the Toners update introduced some minor changes to the nightclub content. Sort of behind the scenes, a lot of unused variables were added to the nightclub scripts to pave the path for both interiors to function within a mission environment. That, and it also allows them to maybe introduce new DJs or new adventures with the original DJs. Tony keeps boasting about his legit business, which is why I believe Rockstar ironically quoted his phrase. So basically, behind the scenes, Rockstar, with this latest update, added some stuff to sort of make nightclubs work differently. But obviously, it's like unreleased. So more than likely, that's because they're paving the way for this December DLC that's going to include more Nightclub stuff. Also, in that Newswire post, they do say, get ready to go on an exciting new adventure. That sort of sounds like a new story, like a new heist-esque sort of mission. So hopefully whatever it is really detailed and it is a lot of fun. I guess the only other thing I'll say before I end the video is, even though it's maybe a long shot, it would be pretty dang awesome, I think, if Rockstar added a way to open up like the clucking bells or the burger shots, and maybe like that's a legitimate business we could own. That would be pretty cool. It's something, it's just missing, man. All the other GTAs have had those things open, but GTA Online and GTA 5 it doesn't. So it'd be cool to open that finally. But then again, sort of going back to what Fun said, all the behind the scenes stuff, all the clues and things dropped by Rockstar over the last year or so, it is pointing towards some sort of Nightclub Part 2 DLC. So I guess let me know your thoughts in the comment section on this. Do you think that we're going to get a Nightclub Part 2? Do you think, or how do you think that would work? I've seen some people even suggest maybe they bring the Mile High Club and that's where stuff's located. I'm not sure, but it's for sure going to be interesting to see what Rockstar do with this December DLC. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, if I find out any more, or if Rockstar, lets us or gives us any information, I'll let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.